morning, students. Unit 4, Subject Civics. Today we are going to learn about the topic Forms of Government. Students, now you learn the different forms of government: unitary, federal, parliamentary, and presidential form of government. Students, let's move as this video session. Government is the political system by which a country and community is administered and regulated. Students, next you learn the government. What is government? Did you know, students? Yes, a group of people managing the affairs of a country is called a government. Government is the main agency of the state. It comprises of several members belonging to political and administrative wings. It's formulated, express and realize the will of the state. Students, next you learn the organs of government. What are the organs of government? There are three organs in the government, namely legislative, executive, judiciary. These organs carried out activities of the state. It exercises the legislative, executive and judiciary is based on the constitutional and the laws. Students, next you learn the meaning of the government. What is the meaning of the government? Did you know, students? Yes, government refers to the executive functions of the state, but having authority to make and enforce laws applicable to the civil, corporate, religious, academic or other groups. Students, next you learn the types of constitution. What are the types of constitution? Written constitution or unwritten constitution, federal or unitary, flexible or rigid. There are three constitution is very important. Okay. Students, next you learn the classification of government: unitary form of government, federal form of government and parliamentary form of government. Let's we go through and under each heading one by one. Okay. Students, next you learn the unitary form of government. A unitary form of government or unitary state is a sovereign state governed as a single entity. The central government is supreme and the administrative divisions exercise only powers that the central government has delegated to them. In a unitary form of government, all the authority and power is vested in a single center, whereas in a federal form of government, authority and power is distributed between center and the constituent units. Students, next you learn the merits of unitary form of government. Students, unitary form of government is suitable for small countries. There is no conflict of authority and responsibility. The prompt decisions and speedy actions form in this government. Less expensive of the unitary form of government. Amendments are very easy. Unity, uniformity of law, policy and administration. Students, next you learn the demerits of unitary form of government. This form of government not suitable for big countries. There is no tackle so many complex problems. Not concentrate on local problems, local interests and initiative. The concentration of powers may pave way for the disposition. Students, next you learn the federal form of government. A federal government is one in which powers are divided between the national government, the regional governments. Example of USA, Switzerland, Australia, Canada, Russia, Brazil, Argentina. This is also the federal form of government. Students, next you learn the merits of federal form of government. Reconciliation of local autonomy with national unity. Division of power between center and states leads to administrative efficiency. It gives rise to big states. Distribution of powers check the despotism of central government, more suitable for big countries. It is good for economic and cultural progress. Students, next you learn the demerits of federal form of government. What are the demerits? Federal government is weaker when compared to the unitary government. Federal government is more expensive. Provincial tendencies are very common. Lack of uniformity and in administration. Threat to national unity. Distribution of powers between center and states lead to conflicts. Double citizenship of the federal government. Rich constitution cannot be mended easily for changing needs. The state government sometimes place hindrances in the foreign policy. Students, next you learn the federal features of the Indian Constitution. Dual government, written constitution, division of powers, supremacy of the constitution, rigid constitution, independent judiciary, bicameralism. These are also the federal features of this Indian Constitution. Students, next you learn the difference between unitary form of and federal form of government. What are the difference between the two form of government? First, unitary form of government, only one level of government or sub-units. And the next federal form of government is two levels of government. That is the dual government. Unitary form of government, mostly single citizenship in this government. That is the federal form of government is dual citizenship. This side sub-units cannot operate independently. And the next federal form of government, federal units are answerable to central government. No division of power, that side division of power. Say for example, not power in unitary form of government and then federal form of government authority to this power. Unitary form of government, centralization of power. Federal form of government is decentralization of power. Students, next you learn the parliamentary form of government. Modern democratic governments are classified into parliamentary and presidential. Students, the parliamentary government is also known as cabinet government or responsible government or Westminster model of government. Is prevalent in Britain, Japan, Canada and India is the parliamentary form of government. Students, next you learn the what are the features of parliamentary form of government? Nominal and real executives, majority party rule, collective responsibility, dual membership, leadership of the prime ministers. Students, next you learn the merits of the parliamentary form of government. Harmony between legislature and executive. Responsible government. Prevents dictatorship. Wide representation. Demerits of the parliamentary form of government. Unstable government. No continuity of policies. Dictatorship of the cabinet. Against separation of powers. Students, next you learn the presidential form of government. The presidential form of government is also known as non-profit parliamentary or fixed executive system of government. The executive means functions of law. Say for example, prevalent in USA, Brazil, Russia and Sri Lanka. These are also the presidential form of government. Students, next you learn the features of presidential form of government. This form of government, president as the head of the state. He occupies a ceremonial position. The president is elected by an electoral college for a fixed tenure of 4 years. The president governs with the help of the cabinet or a smaller body called kitchen cabinet. The legislative, executive and judicial. There are 3 organs powers of the government are separated and vested in 3 independent organs of the government. Students, next you learn the merits of the presidential form of government. Democratic. What is democratic? India has a parliamentary form of democracy. The Indian Parliament comprises the elected representatives of people and makes the laws for the country. So the participation of people in the decision making and the consent of citizens are the 2 important elements of the parliamentary form of government in India. India is the largest democratic country in the world. So, merits of the presidential form of government are democratic, effective control by the president, facilitate decision making, state government. Students, next you learn the demerits of the presidential system of government. Can degenerate into dictatorship, strained relationship between executive and legislature, lack of harmony between the legislative and executive. Students, next you learn the difference between the parliamentary form of government and presidential form of government. President is directly elected by the people. Presidential form of government. Parliamentary form of government in which Prime Minister is the majority of party. President is supreme of power. Central legislature is supreme. Separation of powers. Absence of separation. Powers. Centralization. Presidential form of government is independent branches. Parliamentary form of government, independent branches with overlapping functions. The president is head of the state. President head of the state, same side. President head of the government. Prime Minister is the head of the government, parliamentary. So, individual leadership of presidential form of government, collective leadership for the parliamentary form of government. So, the presidential is a individual leadership, the parliamentary is the collective leadership. Presidential form of government is not accountable to Congress. Parliamentary form of government, collective and individual responsibility of the state. Students, finally recap the lesson. Government refers to the executive functions of the state. Legislative, executive, judiciary are the 3 organs of the government. The 4 important forms of government are unitary, federal, parliamentary and presidential forms of government. India practices a parliamentary form of government. Governance is the process of decision making and the process by which they are implemented. Thank you, students. You are observing the video. You read the book and book back questions. You study well. Okay.